first memory, my mother opening the ignored guitar case, dust up in the air with the reveal of the instrument. A smile on her lips, her hand gliding across the strings. Strumming down, a rich sound filled the room, and I smiled too. A second memory, strapped by the many buckles of a car seat in the back, I watched as my grandpa switched on the radio. Music played, and they sung along. The notes weren't correct, but the joy in their voices rolled sweetly on the tongue. I yearned to join, but didn't yet know how. When I grow up, I'm going to be a musician, I explained to my parents as a 4-year-old. They laugh and say, "Okay, Panda." For Christmas, they buy me a recorder, and I practice daily, walking around blowing false notes until I'm red in the face and the dog barks too loud. On my birthday, I get a child guitar and lessons, and my chubby fingers merrily dance on each of the 6 strings, blink blong, whether the teacher is there or not, my parents encouraging through the cacophony I cause. The third memory? On a saturated TV screen, a very pretty girl dances and sings. Her clothes are tight balls, sparkles and heels, neon pinks and purples, and she glows in the lights illuminating her stage. There are thousands of people around, shouting and screaming, smiling and crying, their eyes fixed on this one girl scintillating above the rest. Like a witch, she enchants them all. She enchants me. I want to be with her. I want to be her. Singing and dancing lessons replace the guitar, but school, friends, homework, expectation, tests creep up and overglow the childlike blossoms. It's okay, my parents allow it. By 10, music is an afterthought in the garden of societal weeds. A lonely 15-year-old walks home crying because the world's weight is on her shoulders. She sees the guitar case tucked away to sleep, buried alive under its blanket of dust. Like her mother all those years ago, she opens the case. Worries and fears dissolve in the pollution, but inside remains hope. Her hand glides across the strings, a smile on her lips, strumming down to reveal its rich sound, a welcome from an old friend that waited without wrath. The stolen fire rekindles into infinite branches, braided golden flames of music. I'll study music. I'm going to be a musician. I argue with my parents at the age of 16. My parents frown and say, "No, Pandora." Job security is the phrase beating cliffs of passion until they erode to sand. Out in the sea, the diplomatic bargain is a high-ranking university uttering the right keywords. Books, friends, booze and texts. College wraps its claws tightly, funneling straight into stress and debt. To regain foothold on the shore, I find a job and scrape enough earnings to fund new lessons. The music tutor despairs. It should sound this way. You must do it like this. Should? Must? Those are words of rules, but music is freedom. It's birds cheering the daily sun, waves of the sea splashing, whales serenading their loved ones. It's tap water dripping down, a kettle boiling, bubbles popping in a warm bath. It's pop, EDM, trap, classical and hip-hop, jazz and tropical, country and rock and metal, and so much more. It's the waxes and wanes of earth floating through the silence of space. Should? Must? Music is passion, and you want to chain it down with rules? Are you mad? The music lessons stop. I join music communities instead, other people grounding me in a new soil to replant my passions and dreams. Together we grow a forest with support, jokes, respect, but sunshine is hard to find in the shadows of coastal redwoods. Down in the shade we're the same hue of green, vying for the ray of sunlight to point our way. Bittersweet tastes linger when some catch the chance to bloom while others are left to rot. Here I'm just a leaf in a jungle. No, this isn't right. Hair dye, piercings, tattoos redesign the natural body so I can be more me. College can try to carve out its statue, but I won't abide. The squared hat with its tassel means nothing but that now. I'm cast into the streets, practical knowledge taught privately by my phone. Nowadays everything makes my parents sigh, my dream most of all. Sometimes my ambitions also make me sigh, but I'm too bitter to lie down in temptation's bed. My fancy diploma offers the opportunity to flip burgers. But money is money is money is money is money, turning the world round, global capitalism prevailing, noise, heat, smells, hard work and long shifts in exchange for a rented space the size of a cupboard. On the yellow road walking home there is a kitten, black with the tip of its tail and one ear dipped in white. I kneel down to pet her and she nuzzles up to me as if we'd known each other forever. As I stroke her soft fur, I can feel bones protruding and know that she needs help. Carrying her home in my arms, our heartbeats align into one and I know I'll never let go. We learn to live together, her trying to steal my food, me trying to be a responsible owner. Sometimes it's annoying, but other times I pause and marvel over her perfection. Purring when petted, netting biscuits in the blanket, rolling around, jumping and rushing everywhere with a toy mouse. A joy in each small detail. I want to learn from her and enjoy those little moments too. The sun coming in through the windows, cup of tea, guitar sessions that soothe my soul. The good and the bad, all these little moments building up the mosaic of life are so wonderful when I pause to look. At my job, I see all these people rushing, preparing fast food, fussing everything quick, as if they're rushing to the finish line to reach Earth's first place. In a world filled with 7.9 billion people, that place seems to lose its meaning. I'm not going to fight or wish or rush anymore. I'll go at my own pace to reach my dreams. I won't stop. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep going until I'm flying, and if I won't ever fly, then I'll run or walk or crawl, because no matter how much I hurt or how little the world cares, I'll keep going towards my dreams. They're mine, and no one can take them from me. Even if they hurt me, even if they burn or drown me, I'll keep going towards the mist that is my goal. And if I'm not working hard enough, or not skilled enough for anyone to think that I matter, that my dreams matter, then so what? I'll be the dark side of the moon, outside of people's sight, but ever present, completing the beauty of the light with those that shine brighter than me. I'll keep going because I don't know how to do anything else. I'll keep going because I want to and it's fun. I'll keep going. Even if you won't care or you won't even see, someday I'll fly. Whether it's a star shining bright in the night sky or a nameless bird singing outside your window, it doesn't matter. I'll fly towards my dream. I'll fly. I'm flying.